You want gorilla strength, that raw, undeniable power that makes you feel unstoppable. We're talking about a creature literally 10 times stronger than the average human, capable of deadlifting 1,800 pounds without any training.
You want a creature literally 10 times stronger than the average human, capable of deadlifting 1,800 pounds without any training? How is that even possible? When you put it like that, it sounds like something out of a comic book, Alex. I mean, my deadlift is nowhere near that. What's their secret, besides, being a gorilla? Their secret, Ben, is that they use their entire body like one giant muscle. It's not about isolating biceps. It's about integration. Think of pushing the car with just your arms versus putting your whole body behind it. Night and day difference, right? Today, we're unveiling 5 exercises that will give you a level of strength 99% of people never reach. I'm in. Welcome, everyone, to Strength Unleashed, the podcast where we forge powerful bodies and disciplined minds. I'm Ben, and with me, the man who's always pushing us to our limits, Alex. This sounds like an episode where we're going to break some personal records.
That's the goal. And to start, let's talk about how gorillas develop their incredible pulling power. They spend half their life hanging and pulling their 400-pound bodies through trees. Think about that. They're essentially doing pull-ups all day long, weighing as much as 4 humans combined.
No wonder their backs and arms are absolutely massive. It just makes so much sense. We have the same muscles, the same potential, we just don't use them like that anymore.
Exactly, which brings us to our first exercise for gorilla strength, weighted pull-ups.
Weighted pull-ups. Okay, so not just regular pull-ups, we're talking about adding resistance. That's right, but first you've got to master regular pull-ups. Dead hang at the bottom, pull until your chin clears the bar, and lower with control. No swinging, no kipping. Once you can hit 8 clean, perfect pull-ups, that's your signal to add weight. And what kind of weight are we talking about? Start small. Even 10 pounds completely changes the exercise. Scientists have shown that people who added just 10% of their body weight to their pull-ups doubled their overall pulling strength in just 8 weeks. Use a backpack with books, a weight belt, whatever you have. Wow, that's a significant jump for just 10 pounds. So what's the progression? Do 3 sets, as many reps as you can with perfect form. When you can hit 5 solid reps with that added weight, bump it up another 10 pounds. The goal is consistent, relentless progression. Weighted pull-ups build that thick, powerful back and arm strength that gorillas are famous for. All right, that's our first step to building that upper body pulling power. What about lifting heavy things off the ground? Gorillas look like they could rip a tree out of the earth.
And they can, but watch a gorilla pick something up. Their arms never go in front of their body, ever. The weight stays directly under their center of mass. It's physics 101. The closer the load to your center, the easier it is to lift.
That's so true. But when humans try to deadlift with a straight bar, we're reaching forward, immediately putting ourselves at a mechanical disadvantage.
Exactly. A gorilla can deadlift 1,800 pounds at a 400-pound body weight. That's like you weighing 180 and deadlifting 800 pounds.
Okay, so what's the human equivalent to how a gorilla lifts? Is there an exercise that puts us in that same position?
There is, and most people ignore it. It's the cheat code to gorilla deadlift strength, the trap bar deadlift.
The hexagon bar. I've seen those in the gym, but always gravitated towards the straight bar.
And that's what most people do, missing out on massive strength gains. With the trap bar, you step inside, grab the handles, and now the weight is right under you, exactly like a gorilla lifting in the wild. This allows you to lift heavier with more speed and with less stress on your lower back. It's safer, stronger, and builds raw, explosive power.
Less stress on the back is always a win in my book. How do we do it right?
Step right into that hexagon. Feet shoulder width apart, maybe a bit wider. To bend down, you push your butt back and bend your knees like you're sitting in a chair that isn't there. Keep your chest up, look straight ahead, not down. Grab those handles tight.
Deep breath, feel the belly, right, for spine protection?
Absolutely. Now here's the important part. Don't think about pulling the bar up. Instead, push your feet through the floor. Imagine you're trying to push the earth down. Drive through your heels and stand up strong. At the top, squeeze your glutes tight like you're cracking a walnut. Then lower the bar back down the same controlled way.
Crack a walnut with my glutes. I love that cue. How many reps and sets for this? 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps. When 8 reps feel too easy, add more weight. Your goal is to eventually lift twice your body weight with smooth, controlled reps. That's true gorilla strength from the ground up. So we've got the pulling, we've got the deadlift, we're building serious strength. But what about that explosive power? I saw a video of a gorilla throwing a rock like a tennis ball. That's terrifying power.
You're seeing the distinction between strength and power, Ben. Strength is how much you can lift. Power is how fast you can move that weight. Gorillas have both, but their power is what makes them truly terrifying.
They can go from completely still to moving 400 pounds at 25 miles per hour in less than a second. That explosiveness, where does that come from in humans?
Their hips. And that brings us to our next exercise, which builds exactly that kind of power. We'll reveal it right after this quick break. But first, in the comments below, tell us, what's your current deadlift personal record? Or what are you aiming for?
Before the break, we talked about the difference between strength and power, and how a gorilla's terrifying explosiveness comes from their hips. So what's the exercise that's going to give us that hip-driven power, Alex? I'm picturing something dynamic.
You're picturing correctly, Ben. It's kettlebell swings, but not the light, high-rep kind you often see. This is about moving serious weight with violent speed.
Violent speed. I love the sound of that. So a heavy kettlebell, what's a good starting weight for most guys?
For most guys aiming for power, that's 50 to 70 pounds. You want to be able to do 10 perfect reps with that weight. If you can't, lower the weight until you can maintain perfect form and explosiveness.
Form is everything with swings, I know. My back usually aches if I do them wrong.
That's because people often treat it like a squat. Here's the key. This isn't a squat. Your knees only bend a little. This is all about pushing your butt back. The kettlebell should swing back past your knees and your chest will go down, but your back stays straight, never rounded.
Okay, butt back, straight back. Got it. Now for the explosive part.
Push your hips forward as fast and hard as you can, like you're trying to bump into something with your hips. The kettlebell should go up to about chest height. Don't lift it with your arms, they just hold on. Your hips do all the work. At the top, squeeze your butt tight and brace your stomach. Then let the kettlebell fall back down by itself. As it drops, push your butt back again to catch it between your legs and immediately snap your hips forward for the next rep.
It's a rhythmic, powerful hinge. How many sets and reps for this?
3 sets of 10 swings. Rest 2 minutes between each set. You need that rest to keep the power in every single swing. That rest is non-negotiable for true power development.
That's intense. I can feel my glutes and hamstrings just thinking about it. So we've got the pulling, we've got the deadlift, we're building serious strength. But what about that grip? I saw a video of a gorilla throwing a rock like a tennis ball. That's terrifying grip.
Their legendary grip. When scientists tested gorilla grip strength, they stopped the test at 1,300 psi because the equipment was about to break.
To put that in perspective, that's enough force to crush a human skull like an egg. Terrifying. My grip starts to fail on deadlifts before my back or legs sometimes. How do we get that kind of hand strength?
I'm going to make a bet, Ben. You probably can't walk normally for 30 seconds straight.
I think I can. What kind of bet is this?
Here's the test, and it's our 4th exercise, the farmer's carry. Grab something heavy in each hand, dumbbells, kettlebells, even water jugs. At least 25% of your body weight in each hand. Now try to walk. If your shoulders roll forward, your body leans side to side, or your grip starts to slip, you lose.
Oh, I see where this is going. That integrated full body tension is instantly there.
Exactly. Walk for 30 to 60 seconds, or about 40 to 60 steps if you have the space. Put the weights down carefully, do not drop them, rest 90 seconds, then do it again for a total of 3 walks.
Why does this build gorilla strength, Alex? It seems so simple.
Because nothing else trains your body to work as one complete integrated system like this. Every muscle, from your hands to your feet, has to work together just to stay upright and stable, just like a gorilla's grip never gets a break when they're moving through trees.
Exactly. Now, you push yourself up with your legs, like standing up from a chair. Your arms just hold on while your legs launch you up. Reach higher with your hands, reset your feet, then push up again. It's like climbing invisible stairs.
So your legs are doing what they're best at, pushing, and your arms just keep you attached to the rope. That's genius.
It is. Do a total of 3 climbs, resting as long as you need. This isn't about rushing. It's the only exercise where your entire body has to work in perfect coordination, or you literally fall. After a month of rope work, pull-ups feel like a joke. Your grip gets so strong you'll accidentally break stuff, and your back muscles pop out in places you didn't know you had muscles.
That's the difference between gym strength and gorilla strength. Gym strength is isolated, big biceps but weak grip, strong legs but no coordination. Gorilla strength is integrated, everything strong and everything working together.
Precisely. Now that you know the exercises, let's talk about how to put them together into routine that builds this primal, unstoppable strength. We'll cover the full training program right after this final break.
Don't go anywhere. This is the blueprint for real power. We'll be right back on Strength Unleashed.
You've got the 5 exercises: weighted pull-ups, trap bar deadlifts, kettlebell swings, farmer's carry, and rope climbing. Now let's put them into action.
This is where it all comes together. I'm ready for the program, Alex.
Here's the deal. You're training 3 days a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever works for your schedule. But you need at least 1 day of rest between workouts or you'll burn out. Monday is your heavy pull day. You start with weighted pull-ups, 3 sets, maximum reps with perfect form. Rest 2 to 3 minutes between sets because you need full recovery. If you can do more than 8 reps, add weight. Then trap bar deadlifts, 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps with heavy weight. If you can chat between sets, it's too light. Rest 3 full minutes between sets. Finish with farmer's carries. 3 walks, 40 to 60 steps each, or 30 to 60 seconds if you're in a small space. Start with 25% of your body weight in each hand and rest 90 seconds between walks.
That's a serious strength day. My back and grip will be fried in the best way.
Now for Wednesday, your power day. This is where you build that explosive gorilla force. Heavy kettlebell swings come first. 3 sets of 10 violent reps. Every rep should feel like you're trying to launch that bell through the ceiling. Rest 2 minutes between sets. Then rope climbing, 3 climbs to the top. Rest as long as you need. This isn't about rushing, it's about perfect form and explosive effort. Finish with speed trap bar deadlifts. Same movement, but lighter weight. About 70% of what you used on Monday. 3 sets of 5 reps, but these are fast. Explosive up, controlled down. Rest 2 minutes between sets.
Power, speed, and even more deadlifts. That's a truly dynamic workout.
Finally, Friday is your integration day. Everything comes together. Start with weighted pull-ups again, but go for 4 sets this time. Try to add 5 pounds for Monday, still max reps, still perfect form. Then heavy swings, 4 sets of 10. Add weight from Wednesday if you can. Farmer's carry is next, 4 walks. This time, bump the weight up by 5 to 10 pounds per hand if possible. And with rope climbing as a finisher, just 2 climbs or 2 sets. Your grip will already be fried from everything else.
That's a brutal but incredibly effective 3-day split. It hits everything.
And here's the most important rule of all. This isn't about ego. It's about consistent progress. Start lighter than you think. Progress slower than you want, but never miss a workout and never skip an exercise because it's hard.
That discipline is the mindset part of Strength Unleashed, right?
Exactly. 3 days a week, 5 exercises, 12 weeks. That's all it takes to build the kind of strength that actually matters. The kind that shows up when you need it. The strength of a gorilla.
Alex, this has been an absolutely phenomenal deep dive. We've gone from the raw power of the gorilla to a complete, actionable program that any of us can follow.
That's the goal, to empower our listeners to stop just thinking about being strong and start becoming truly strong. You have the blueprint now. The knowledge is yours.
And for everyone who wants to dive even deeper with video demonstrations, detailed tracking sheets, and the full coaching community to guide you through these 12 weeks, make sure to check out our Gorilla Strength program, linked in the description. It's the ultimate resource to help you unleash your inner beast.
Don't just lift, integrate. Don't just train, evolve. Hit that like button if you found value today, subscribe to Strength Unleashed for more transformative content, and leave a comment below telling us which of these 5 exercises you're going to master first.
Go out there and forge some real unstoppable gorilla strength.